Glazers to walk away from Manchester United after plans of a full sale revealed. The Glazer family, which owns the majority of Manchester United, want the club to be sold out completely instead of a partial investment. The news will be welcomed by the vast majority of Red Devils, who have longed to see the Americans walk away from Old Trafford. Last November, the Glazers announced they were investigating all strategic alternatives, including new investment in the club, a sale, or other transactions involving the company. It was the first time they had publicly considered selling the club they took over in a controversial leveraged buyout almost 20 years ago. Despite the ongoing success of Manchester United since the 2005 takeover, fans have grown weary of the family siphoning away money that could have otherwise been invested into a crumbling stadium and inconsistent squad. Before the end of 2022, offers to invest in the club were launched by a number of parties, including British billionaire Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Sheikh Jassim, the son of the former Emir of Qatar. According to the Mail Online report, the Glazers are looking to sell the entire club rather than a partial investment for the nation's largest club, with a total selling price of about $6 billion. According to reports, the £5.5 billion deal will be reached in April. This would be really great news for us. Entering this summer transfer window with a new boss will be a huge boost to Ten Hag. Manchester United receive huge transfer boost as Liverpool pull out of the race to sign Jude Bellingham. Manchester United are one of the few clubs willing to sign Borussia Dortmund prodigy Jude Bellingham. Liverpool have had Bellingham as their main transfer target for over a year, but have now made the decision to withdraw from the race to sign the midfielder. According to The Telegraph, Liverpool have redrawn their summer transfer plans as they are unlikely to qualify for the Champions League next season. Dortmund will seek a fee excess of £115 million to allow their prized asset to leave, a valuation too high for the Merseyside club to meet. Man United will now face Manchester City, Real Madrid, Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain for the star midfielder. The 19-year-old is the most coveted midfielder in world football. He is a generational talent and has the power to transform Man United into genuine Premier League contenders. Thinking about a star-studded midfield of Casemiro, Bellingham and Bruno Fernandes will leave United fans with goosebumps. According to the Sun newspaper, Jude Bellingham will be the first gift to Ten Hag after the Qatari group takes over the club. Prizing him away from Dortmund's grasp won't be easy and will require United to make a British record bid. However, he is worth every penny of that skyrocketing valuation the German club have set. Manchester United £80 million Moises Caicedo offer would be accepted. Manchester United could take summer goal Moises Caicedo for £80 million despite signing a new Brighton contract, sources told Football Insider. Sources with knowledge of the 21-year-old's situation have revealed the new deal will have no bearing on a potential transfer. The Ecuador international is set to field offers from a number of top English clubs in the off-season, including Manchester United. Caicedo has impressed in his first full season in the Premier League, notching 1 goal and 1 assist across 27 top-flight appearances this season. The Red Devils sit fourth in the Premier League table and will rival Brighton and Newcastle in the race for Champions League qualification. So what is your opinion on this subject? Would you like to see Moises Caicedo in Manchester? Jeremy Frimpong really keen on Manchester United move. Bayer Leverkusen right-back Jeremy Frimpong is really keen to join Manchester United, according to renowned journalist Fabrizio Romano. The Red Devils are looking to bolster their right-back areas and they have been linked with a move for the highly rated Dutch fullback who is enjoying a fantastic 2022-23 campaign with Leverkusen. Writing for Codifist, Romano claims that nothing is advanced yet at the moment and the agent of the player has met with other clubs like Barcelona and Bayern Munich. He is an attacking fullback who has managed 8 goals and 6 assists in 26 games in the Bundesliga this season, and it doesn't come as a surprise that Manchester United are willing to spend big on him. Fullbacks these days are expected to score goals and provide assists and add dynamism to overall creativity, and that's where Frimpong fits the bill. A move to Old Trafford would be a big step in his career, but other major European clubs could also snap him up. For Manchester United players expecting Premier League loans next season. Manchester United currently have several talented youngsters on their roster, some of which are expected to be loaned for the 2023-24 season. Erik ten Hag could ideally prefer to send them to fellow Premier League clubs such that they can gain more experience before breaking into the United setup. Here are 4 emerging talents that could do so next season. Alvaro Fernandez. The left back has been hugely impressive in his first senior season. He is currently on loan at Preston North End, where he has made 37 appearances. Preston are currently just outside of the playoff places in the Championship. If they manage to secure promotion, we could see Fernandez rejoining them. The youngster is unlikely to break into Ten Hag's plans in the near future, with Luke Shaw and Tyrell Malacia ahead of him in the pecking order. Ethan Laird. Laird featured for the Red Devils during pre-season, but he was loaned out to Queen Park Rangers with Ten Hag due to the competition for places. The club graduate definitely has plenty of potential, and the next step for his development could be a loan stint with a Premier League club next season. Anthony Elanga. Elanga caught the eye with his performances under interim boss Ralph Rangnick last year, but his minutes have drastically reduced under Ten Hag this term. The manager did not want Elanga to be affected by the relegation pressure, but the Dutchman could allow him to leave on a temporary deal this summer. Facundo Pellistri. Pellistri only made his debut for United in January this year. The youngster has shown glimpses of his quality from the right wing but is expected to leave on loan. In our view, Amad Diallo could break into Ten Hag's plans after his positive loan stint at Sunderland, and this could directly impact the position of Pellistri at the club. Erik ten Hag confirms Manchester United trio will miss Europa League clash versus Sevilla. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag has confirmed he will play without Marcus Rashford, Luke Shaw, and Alejandro Garnacho in the Europa League quarter-final first leg. The Red Devils entertain Sevilla at Old Trafford on Thursday evening, and they should start the game as favourites, considering the contrasting league fortunes of both clubs this season. United have been in the top 4 of the Premier League since the beginning of the year. On the other hand, Sevilla have been in a relegation tussle. They are only 5 points clear of safety in La Liga. The Dutchman added that Shaw could return in the short term after his hamstring injury, though Garnacho could take longer with his ankle problem being more severe. Meanwhile, Rashford's injury probably means that Anthony Martial will start his first game since January.